What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev back with another one. He's still on my visit. And today we'll talk about Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, this guy, I think this is one of the best aging units in the game. Under the radar. This is one of the best aging EZA wars in the game, specifically because of this. Battles nowadays don't last 10 turns. These new powerful units in game. Listen. Battles do not last 10 fucking turns, provided you are an endgame player. Your box is looking quite fucking powerful, and if you are lacking a defensive option and need him, you can use this guy. This is one of those units where you don't need a leader skill to run this guy. I've seen it. And I've done it. You don't need a leader skill to run this guy because he's going to be defensively sound. Now, let's talk about this guy, right? We're going to talk about how he did, of course, in his meta, the Super Battle Road meta, obviously, because, his EZA came out in 2018. And we're going to talk about him today, which I still think that he can be used today. Now, and we're going to talk about what's good about him, obviously. We're going to talk about what's bad about him. So, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. How did he do during his meta? Of course, his EZA came out during the Super Battle Road meta, which this EZA helped like a fucking bitch, because that 50% chance to stun and that 80% damage reduction for 10 turns. 10 turns. To give you a reference, STR Vegeta Scouter is 10 turns. And this nigga's damage reduction is 10 turns. 10 turns is a very long fucking time. Unlike 5 turns, which that Tech Gogeta has. I'm not taking a shot at him, but that pales in comparison to 10 turns. 10 turns, it really makes the difference compared to 5 turns. That's a big deal. So him coming out during that Super Battle Road meta was superbly helpful. He was helping out for Super Battle Road stages like Super Saiyan 3. If I'm correct, he was helping out for... Was Pure Saiyans a Super Battle Road stage at the time? I don't remember, but... he was helping out for... What stages was he helping out for? Let me pull up Super Battle Road real fast. Let me pull up the stages. Let me go over to events. Let me go over here. I think it's challenge events, right? Yeah, it is. Let's bring up Super Battle Road real fast. Let's bring up the first. Yeah, he was helping for the first 10 stages with... Honestly, yeah, this guy definitely was helping. He helped for that one stage for the first 10 stages. And he definitely helped out for the super class only stage. What categories is he on? What are the other stages? Let me take a quick look. Yeah, he was helping out in 2 stages of Super Battle Road so far. None of these stages he could be used on besides the super class one. So let's... No, the extreme class one. Yeah, he helped out for the extreme class. No, that's extreme class only? No, I'm kidding. That's the super class only. I got it mixed up because I thought you were supposed to use super class characters only for extreme class. But yeah, he helped out for the super class stage. He helped out for the STR stage, the super STR one. And let me check the 21 through 30. You guys get the gist. He fucking helped out. That's all you really need to know. That 50% chance to stun with 80% damage reduction. I'm not going to go through and specifically find what the fuck specific stages he helped out for, but you guys get it. For the time this guy's EZA came out, he helped. As more Super Battle Road stages came out, he helped out much more. So that's really all there is to say about him for his time. 50% chance to stun, 80% damage reduction. That was great. I mean, now he does have 120% attack when the enemy is stunned, but this guy doesn't do damage, so who really gives a fuck? What is his attack stat? It's 18k, but like, this guy's damage wasn't that crazy, to be honest. It wasn't really that crazy. That was really the case. So, now, how does he look today? I would honestly say, you can bring him into Red Zone. Listen, he is on Power Beyond Super Saiyan. He is on Bond of Parent and Child. Although there is definitely better options to run over him, but if you don't have said better options to run on these meta teams / meta difficult content stages such as the Red Zone, you can run him. And also, going back to that point, you can run this guy on a leader skill that he does not fit on and doesn't work on because he has damage reduction for 10 turns. 80% damage reduction for 10 turns. Yes, sir. I will argue that this guy aged way better than Tech Golden Frieza, the one character that he was being compared to at the time within that specific year frame. So, time frame, not year frame. So, yes, I would say this guy performs well. I think red zone fights do not last till 10 turns unless your team is a little bit lacking. If you have a powerful team, your red zone fight will not last that long. So, I think the 10 turns thing is fine even till this day. I think this guy is doing great everywhere except long events. That is one of the issues which we're going to get to in a moment. So, of course, I already talked about how he did in his meta. And I talked about how he works today. I think he works fine today, to be honest. And what's good about him? Obviously, damage reduction, stun chance. You guys already get the gist about what's good about him. So, what's bad about this guy? I feel like the main issue with this guy is his links, and specifically the fact that he's over in a flashing. I mean, that coincides with one another because I think it's just his links, to be honest. I think it's really just his links. Him being over in a flash unit. I mean, you don't have to super with this guy, but granted, you wanted to use him during his meta, being the super battle road meta. You will want to use him. You want to use him with characters that would help him out, but the problem was if you didn't use him with another over in a flash unit, you was not having that chance to stun an enemy. So if we take a look at his best linking partners, I'm pretty sure it's. I would argue that both these. I mean, this guy was probably okay back then. Honestly, I'll be like he's like okay back then, but the STR one was like, it's like his best linking partners are, for the time, I guess they're okay, but now they suck. His best linking partners suck ass. That's just what it is. So I feel like the only issue with this guy is his links. I think that's really bad. This guy is he's a very simplistic unit for his meta. 50% chance to stun, 80% damage reduction. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it with this guy. Now, if you want to use him in this meta, drop him off rotation, have him sit in that last slot just in case you take a lot of attacks in that last slot. You can run him with or without a leader skill. So this guy is still good. The only issue with this guy, I forgot, the one issue was him not being able to be used in long events because your long events last longer than 10 turns. Clearly. So, two issues, his links and long events. So I think that's really about it. I will also say like another issue, like his technically his main team for the time was Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan 3 was a good team at that time, but now Super Saiyan 3 is dead. It's like, even with Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's EZA, you guys know how I feel about that EZA. They fucked that EZA up. I think that's really about it. But yeah, Vegeta, good. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.